these are vector line layers. They come from right here. Hopefully all this is clear. I'll check the video later. Curved lines is what I use. Because it's close up, you can't see the lower part of the settings. Oh, there we go. I'll put it that. And so you pick out your size. It only goes up to 30 pixels. So the curved layers automatically have a curve to them. And wherever you want an anchor point to be, you just tap. And you can either double tap to get to end the line, or go up to eraser and just choose the eraser, and it disappears. Let me see. I'm going to make the screen just a little bit bigger so we can see all the tools. I know in my other videos you can't quite see everything, so I want to make sure that you can see all of this. The way that you can manipulate these lines is like so. You go up here and it gives you this whole different set of tools. This is the weight tool. You come down here, you pick a different weight, and you tap the line, and you see it just got thicker. I'll just get rid of these entirely. So then there's the pressure tool, and the pressure actually makes the lines smaller or thicker. So you can use these lines to do your ink work and make them thicker and thinner to look like a natural brush stroke when you need to have really, really smooth lines. Then you have the edit button. And this has a whole list of things that you can do. You can select and deselect these different points so that you can go up to the selection tab, and you can select them all, and you can turn them and twist them and manipulate them. That's a whole different tutorial. And there's the deform. So you drag one and it will move the whole thing like so. So that works really well if, let's say you're doing this ear. You come over here to deformation anchor and anchor the corner of the ear. So you just tap that little thing right there until the dot, the little anchor point, turns yellow. And then go to deform stroke, and you can make that ear bigger or smaller depending on what you want. Sorry, dogs. So then there's line work here. This is straight, which means that all of the anchor points can work as just straight lines. They don't have any curve to them whatsoever. And of course there's always an eraser on every tool set. When you use this eraser though, and you leave anything behind, you get new CPs, new anchor points. There's always an anchor point on the vector lines at the beginning and the end. This is the pen tool, and the pen tool makes a vector line, a curved vector line, with points. So this works really good if you want to go down here to delete CP, so you draw your line, and then take out all of them that are unnecessary. This is just me. I usually just take out half and manipulate the line till it looks better, till it looks perfect. That's how a lot of people will get those like perfect spirals, perfect circles, and things like that in their line work in SAI. As you can see, this gives you a really smooth sort of line. If you get a line that doesn't quite look smooth enough or doesn't look the way that you want it to, you can move it around. And you can also come down here to, down below at the bottom of this list right here is pointed and rounded, and it will change your anchor point from a curved to a straight line. And then there's delete stroke, which deletes the whole thing. Then there is combine stroke that will combine those two things. Stroke duplicate and translate. I think that's pretty much all of them. Oh, translate. I thought that did something different. Oh yeah, here it is, translate stroke. We'll move the whole thing. So you don't have to select it special or anything like that. You just hit the translate stroke and move it around. And then there is the select tools. You can select everything with your pen and then go up to the selection on the drop down menu and select stroke in selection or select CP in selection, and then translate. Oh no, there it is, translate CP, and it will move just the part of the line that you have selected. As you can see, it's really bendy and manipulable. The moral of the story is it makes very nice line work. So there's also the color tab. You can come up here, you can pick any color you want and change the line work color with a tap. Any color you want, which I like. I think that's very nice. I'm pretty sure I've covered all those. Pen, erase, the weight tool. So I'll show you a little bit more of this in action. So this is the 14 line. And as you can see, I'm just going over the top of my line work the same way that I might with the pencil tool, except for that there's going to be a lot more manipulation of these lines in the end. So I go up here to the pressure tool and I fade these almost all the way out so they look like actual pen strokes. Beginnings and ends of all the lines. except for the ones like right here where it's hidden. That just meets the line, so that doesn't need to go anywhere. And then I will go through and I will take the weight up. I used to do this a lot for really high graphic tees, like t-shirt graphics and stuff like that. So there was always a really nice firm line. Oh, I forgot to deselect that. So if you select all these and then use the pressure tool, it'll actually hit all of them at the same time. So you go up to selection, clear CP selection. Clears all of them. That's the menu tab at the top where it says File, Edit, Canvas, Layer. It's the selection tab at the top. Okay, I think that's about all you need to know. If you have any other questions, let me know.